Men over 60 are told their bodies are slowing down, that harder erections, real energy, and deep sleep are impossible without pills or surgery. But what if that wasn't true? What if just one simple herb before bed could unlock everything you thought was lost? Your strength, your confidence, your intimacy. Imagine closing your eyes at night, not restless, not worried, but knowing your body is quietly rebuilding itself while you sleep. No prescriptions, no shame. Just nature working with you, not against you. You've been handed a lifetime of half-truths about aging, erections, and performance. But the truth is far more powerful and far more hopeful because inside this video, you'll discover the science, the proof, and the step you can take tonight. One herb before bed, one small choice. A future where you wake up, rested, alive, and ready again. Men over 60, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed changes in your erections, your energy, or the way you sleep at night? Be honest and share your story in the comments, because speaking openly is the first step to breaking the silence around men's health. Every time you comment, you're not just helping yourself. You're helping another man who feels alone in this struggle. And if you're ready to take back your strength, confidence, and intimacy, hit subscribe right now so you never miss these powerful natural solutions that can restore your vitality. George was 64, a retired firefighter, a man who once ran into burning buildings without hesitation, but now found himself hesitating in the quiet of his own bedroom. He told me he still loved his wife deeply, but when the lights went out, he carried a secret fear. His erections were weaker, his energy was fading, and his sleep was broken. He blamed himself. He thought it was his fault, and worse, he felt too ashamed to even say the word penis out loud in my office. He confessed something else too. On the nights when intimacy failed, he would turn to masturbation just to see if his body still worked. But even then, the response wasn't the same. That simple act, once private and relieving, had become another reminder that he was slipping away from the man he used to be. For George, it wasn't just about sex. It was about identity, confidence, and dignity. I'm Dr. Catherine Rotker, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience. And I told George something I've told thousands of men: this is not your fault, and it is not the end. The myth that erections vanish after 60 is one of the most damaging lies men are told. The truth is, your penis health depends far less on your birthday and far more on your biology, circulation, hormones, and sleep. Let me explain. Harvard research shows that nitric oxide, the chemical your blood vessels release to relax and expand, is the key to blood flow. Without enough nitric oxide, the arteries in your penis cannot fill fully. That's why erections fade. And nitric oxide production doesn't disappear with age. It slows when your lifestyle, stress, or diet interfere, which means it can be restored. George also told me he was only sleeping 4 to 5 hours most nights. That's another hidden truth. The NIH has published multiple studies proving that men who get fewer than 6 hours of sleep see testosterone drop by as much as 15% in just 1 week. Without deep sleep, your body never recharges its energy, and your erections pay the price. So George wasn't too old. His body was simply signaling that his system was out of balance. When I shared this with him, I saw his shoulders lift for the first time in months. He realized he wasn't broken. He wasn't alone. He was experiencing something millions of men over 60 go through silently. And he also realized something powerful: if biology caused the problem, biology could also fix it. That was George's hidden truth. And it can be yours too. Erections after 60 are not gone. Penis health can be strengthened. Sleep can be reclaimed. And when that happens, your energy, your confidence, and your manhood can return. You're not powerless. You just need to know the truth. You've been told that weaker erections after 60 are simply part of aging, that it's just your testosterone running low or your body giving up. But that story is wrong. The real culprit hiding in plain sight is what I call the silent enemy. Damaged blood vessel lining, also known as endothelial dysfunction, paired with high cortisol levels at night. Together, they quietly drain your strength, sabotage your penis circulation, and leave you believing your best years are behind you. Here's what actually happens. Inside every blood vessel is a thin lining called the endothelium. Its job is to release nitric oxide, the very molecule that allows your penis to fill with blood and stay hard. But over time, stress, poor diet, lack of movement, and yes, even constant late-night masturbation without recovery wear this lining down. When the endothelium fails, the penis can't respond properly. Erections after 60 become weaker, shorter, or vanish altogether, not because you've lost your masculinity, but because the blood highways have narrowed. At the same time, your body is flooded with cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and it should be low at night so you can sleep deeply. But men over 60 often live with chronic stress, poor prostate health at night, or shallow sleep patterns. Instead of recharging, your body is stuck in fight or flight mode while you lie in bed. Cortisol rises, testosterone falls, and blood flow weakens further. The result is mornings where you wake up tired, your penis unresponsive, and your confidence chipped away one night at a time. Here's the painful truth: more than 40% of erection problems in older men aren't caused by testosterone at all, but by circulation and sleep disruption, according to the Mayo Clinic. Think about that. Nearly half of the men struggling with erections after 60 are fighting the wrong battle. They're handed testosterone creams or pills. Yet the real issue is the blood vessels that can no longer deliver and the stress hormones that steal their recovery. And this enemy doesn't just attack your erections. Poor penis circulation affects the entire system: your heart, your brain, your energy. Combine that with high cortisol at night, and your recovery window shuts down. Your prostate becomes irritated, you wake up to urinate 2 or 3 times, and each interruption weakens the deep sleep cycle your testosterone depends on. By morning, you're not just exhausted, you're robbed of the very foundation your body needs to heal and perform. Many men mistake this for aging, shrug it off as nature's course, and accept a smaller life. But you don't have to. The truth is that erection after 60 is still possible when you confront the silent enemy. Protect your endothelium, restore your sleep, and lower that nighttime cortisol. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming what was always yours: the right to feel strong, intimate, and alive. You've been told that once you cross 60, your body is on a steady decline, that erections fade, that energy slips away, that restless nights are just part of aging. But the truth is, your body still holds the ability to rebuild, and it can start with something as simple as one herb before bed. That herb is ashwagandha. It's been used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine, but only recently have modern studies confirmed what ancient cultures already knew. Ashwagandha is what doctors call an adaptogen, meaning it helps your body adapt to stress. And stress, especially the kind that raises cortisol at night, is one of the silent killers of your erections, your energy, and your sleep. When cortisol is high, your blood vessels stay tight. That limits circulation to your penis, making erections weaker or even impossible. It also robs your body of deep restorative sleep, the kind that recharges your testosterone. Men over 60 who add just 1 scoop of ashwagandha powder or tea before bed begin to see that cycle break. The Journal of Sexual Medicine published a clinical study where men who used ashwagandha for 12 weeks experienced measurable improvements in erection hardness and overall sleep quality. That's not placebo. That's science. Ashwagandha also increases nitric oxide production in your blood. If you've ever heard of nitric oxide, you know it's the same pathway prescription erection drugs target. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, allowing more blood to flow into your penis during arousal. And unlike pills, ashwagandha works with your body instead of forcing a reaction. According to research from the NIH, men supplementing with ashwagandha had up to a 17% increase in testosterone levels, which directly fuels libido, stamina, and the strength of your erections. The simplest way to use it is as calming tea before bed. Stir 1 teaspoon of ashwagandha powder into warm water or warm milk. Drink it slowly and let it settle you into rest. Many men combine it with magnesium, another mineral that relaxes the nervous system and deepens sleep. The key is consistency. Take it every night, not just when you feel stressed. And avoid alcohol before bed, because alcohol cancels out the very deep sleep cycles ashwagandha is helping you restore. Men over 60 who have added this habit report stronger erections within weeks, deeper uninterrupted sleep, and a steady rise in energy during the day. Not jittery energy, but calm, confident strength that carries into intimacy and daily life. Your penis health, your vitality, and your ability to sleep deeply are not gone. They've only been waiting for you to remove the weight of stress and poor circulation. Ashwagandha does that quietly, night after night, until one morning you wake up and realize your body is still capable of the strength you thought was lost. Day by day, your body tells a story. And when you finally give it what it's been missing, the results don't take months or years. They come in waves, each one restoring a piece of who you used to be. By the end of the first week, something almost forgotten begins to stir. You wake up in the morning and notice energy that wasn't there before. Your sleep feels deeper, less broken, and when you rise, your body responds with something you haven't seen in a long time. A natural morning would. That first sign is more than just biology. It's your body whispering, I still work. I still remember. Better sleep lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that kills erections and drains energy. The National Institutes of Health has shown that when your sleep shifts into deeper cycles, testosterone begins to climb again, by as much as 10 to 15% in just 2 weeks of restoration. And you can feel it even in that first week. By day 14, the changes reach another level. Erections feel stronger, more dependable, not random but responsive. When intimacy calls, you don't dread failure. You lean in with confidence. The embarrassment, the hesitation that's haunted you, begins to lift. And it's not just in the bedroom. You carry yourself differently. You sit up straighter. You notice that your energy through the day no longer crashes after lunch. Blood flow improves, circulation restores, and your penis responds like it hasn't in years. For men over 60, this isn't fantasy. It's the reward of reducing inflammation, calming your nervous system, and letting your body produce nitric oxide the way it was designed to. By day 30, the transformation is undeniable. Erections are not a rare surprise anymore. They're consistent, reliable, and firm. You don't just feel like an older man trying to hold on. You feel like yourself again. Vitality returns. Your stress is lower because deep restorative sleep has become the norm. You don't wake up 3 or 4 times a night to urinate. Your prostate feels calmer, more relaxed because inflammation is under control.
Hi, my name is Dr. Amelia. I am urologist expert. I have 10 years of extensive experience to deal with patients over 60. So this is reason I am taking about men health after 60.
When you allow your body to repair instead of punishing it with stress, sleeplessness, and shame. The timeline is real, proven by science and confirmed in thousands of men. Day 7,
Hi, my name is
energy
Dr.
and morning
Amelia. I am
erections.
urologist
Day
expert.
14,
I have
stronger
10 years of
performance
extensive
and
experience
confidence.
to deal
Day
with
30,
patients over
consistent
60.
erections.
So this is
Deep
reason
sleep
I am taking
vitality
about men health
restored.
after
It's
60.
not a miracle, it's your biology finally given the chance to work for you again. The biggest mistake men over 60 make when trying to restore erections, energy, and better sleep is giving up too soon. You've
Hi,
been
my name is
conditioned
Dr.
to believe
Amelia.
a
I
pill
am
is the
urologist
only
expert.
answer, that a
I have
quick
10
fix
years
is
of
the only
extensive
path.
experience to
But
deal
those
with
pills
patients
don't
over
rebuild your
60.
body.
So
They
this is
mask the
reason I am
problem.
taking
And the
about men
moment you
health after
stop, the
60.
weakness returns. Your body needs consistency.
Natural
Natural recovery is a process. Studies from the NIH show that circulation and hormone balance can take weeks of steady habits before measurable
Hi, my name is
improvements
Dr.
appear.
Amelia. I
Yet
am
most men
urologist
quit in
expert.
days
I
because
have
they
10 years
expect
of
miracles
extensive experience
overnight.
to deal
That
with patients
impatience
over
robs you
60.
of the
So
progress
this
your
is
body
reason
is
I am
capable
taking
of.
about men health
Another
after
dangerous
60.
mistake is combining recovery habits with alcohol or heavy caffeine before bed. Both disrupt deep sleep cycles and lower testosterone, undoing the very gains you're trying to build. Harvard
Hi, my
research
name is
shows
Dr.
even 2
Amelia. I
drinks
am
at night
urologist
can reduce
expert.
restorative
I have
sleep
10
by
years of
nearly
extensive
20%.
experience to
Too
deal with
many men
patients
over
over
60
60.
sabotage
So
their
this is
penis
reason I
health
am
and their
taking about men
erections
health
by
after
chasing
60.
shortcuts. Don't be one of them. Stay consistent. Protect your progress. Your body is waiting to reward you if you give it the chance. Men over 60 can use just one herb before bed for harder
Hi, my name
erections,
is Dr.
more
Amelia.
energy,
I
and
am
better
urologist
sleep.
expert.
No shame,
I have
no
10 years
pills.
of
You've
extensive
carried the weight
experience
of
to deal with
silence long
patients over
enough,
60.
thinking your
So
body
this
was
is reason
betraying
I am
you,
taking
when
about
in
men
truth
health
it was
after
only
60.
waiting for the right support. You deserve nights of deep rest, mornings of real strength, and intimacy that makes you feel alive again. This is not about chasing you. It's about reclaiming the man you still are.
Hi, my
Like
name
this
is Dr.
video,
Amelia. I
share it
am
with a
urologist
brother who
expert.
needs to hear
I
it.
have 10
And
years of
comment
extensive
below if you're
experience
ready
to
to
deal with
take back your
patients over 60.
vitality. And
So this is
remember,
reason
you are
I am
not
taking
alone.
about men
This
health
channel
after
is your
60.
community, and your second chapter starts now.